Hello, nice to see you again all. I've never filmed the whole video here. You've seen this room before, but very briefly in a few videos. But today I want to show you our storage, our pantry, because we are having a pantry here, kind of how we stock up for the times, for the uncertain times that we live in. Even though we live in an apartment, still we will move the food and have much more when we start to live in our house, for sure. Also, please leave me a comment if you're watching this video. Please subscribe if you're new and you find this useful and you like the look of my channel. Give me as many likes as you can. You could have seen glimpses of this room before while I was shooting something, working from home or exercising. So, when we moved in here 5 years ago, this was supposed to be a room for our child or children, which unfortunately didn't happen. And it turned out really well. 2 years ago it became a room, a work from home office and a pantry storage room, prepping for these times we live in, for uncertain times. Before that it was mainly used for exercising. Nowadays I exercise in our bedroom or living room. I want to show you what we have, walk you through, and I also want to organize it better, take a look at what I have, and put the things with the most recent expiry date in our kitchen. And yeah, so it's organizing, prepping, organizing, and having a little talk about what is going on in the world as well. As you all know, Russia has attacked Ukraine, and Poland has borders with Ukraine. So these are very uncertain times, and apart from the lockdowns and the illnesses and all the unrest that is in the world, we also have the thing with Russia. It could very well happen that Poland will get attacked. If not now, then maybe in the future. Could be other things happening, so I think it's very important to have things in case, to have food at home in case there are food shortages, in case there's some power outage, in different case scenarios. So I want to encourage you to stock up and keep a part of one room if you can, or your garage, or anywhere you find it fit, and keep some extra food. Here is the home office, so I'm not doing anything about this here. But here we have some food over there. Here we have flour, and here we also got some other things we keep here. So it's a home office slash storage, restocking pantry. We have a cupboard here, some documents and stuff. I'm not moving these from here. We have wheat flour and lots of different kinds of rye flour. But I did notice that I found some flour in here, so I have to check the date, put it on front. We use old boxes that if we order something and they come in the box. So we have one box, we have here from the supermarket, and the second box over there. Here's the flour. Here we have a box, but that's for all the jams and spare tires. Now, with everything going on, I decided to go to the supermarket, bought some extra tuna and rice. We have lots of tuna, but it's very good food. I cleaned out this, cleaned behind it, and I'm going to organize it. So we have lots of honey. I do believe honey can be kept for a long time. And I'm going to be checking the dates and maybe put something and put in the kitchen. It's until 2024. When going to the kitchen, I bought a new one today, a different kind. We've got sugar, got chickpeas, I've got lentils, I've got peas, we've got beans, 1 spray cacao, teas, and I make lentil. Going into the kitchen. Got some bread, Swedish style bread. Lots of tuna, don't you think? And I bought more. I will check the date and turn this on again. I found some tuna that has expiry date later this year, but we do use tuna. We have some vegetarian spaghetti sauces we are doing with tuna. So these 5, the sugar is going there. Some other fish in cans, buckwheat, potato chips. This is all done, and I will have some things in the kitchen. Oh, let's move it. The rest of the tuna is for 23, 24, 25, 27. So it looks nice. And here I have all the canned tomatoes, different tomato sauces. Now I have to get going with this one. We also have walnuts that we picked ourselves. And 1 juice, olive oil. I need to rearrange this and then I will put it back here. Here I have more flour and pasta, rice and so on. This is all thanks to my husband, to Bola, who has been able to carry this up from the car up to our apartment. Let me take this out and speed this up, and I will talk you through it. I found 1 more crisp bread, which I added over there. And here we have oats. Very big pack of oats. I can always survive on eating oats. Also another brand which I'm not very fond of, but lots of rice, and also the new one I bought today. So I will check the date and take into the kitchen the freshest. So 2023. The new one is also 2023. And this one is 2023. All the rice is 2023. The old and the new one. I'm taking one, I know that one was bought a long time ago. Semolina. Gluten-free pasta. And I have corn flour. We sometimes make pita bread out of a mixture of corn flour and wheat flour. I might leave it outside. I'm taking this one in because it's ripped. I also found an oat flour which I have over there, so I'm going to put it back here. So I'm adding the flour over here. So all the flour, apart from the oat one, I already have in the kitchen. So I'm taking these things inside to the kitchen. I'm done. It took me almost 1 hour. The current situation looks like this. Here, all the tomato, the box with all the different lentils, tunas, bread, walnuts, here all the rices, pasta, and so on. Some oils, juice, and over here are all the flours and some jars of olives. And here are jars of our homemade plum jam, which we made so many that we have a few in the kitchen. Here is the rest. It looks nice. And my painting over there, you see it? I will see you in the kitchen. We are in the kitchen. Here are some tins. The tuna I added. I have some other things here that we use, tahina and beans and other stuff. I'm standing on a chair. Put the rice here to have on hand, flowers, got oats here. Here we have peas and milk and pasta, and the lentils and so on. So just the things we use. I am very happy with what I've just done. I know that nothing is near the expiry date over there. I moved what was ripped or near the expiry date into our cupboards here in the kitchen. I cleaned everywhere in the boxes and in the cupboards when I was putting in the new stuff. And you saw how much we have. It's not extremely, but it's quite a lot. Several kilograms of rice, flour, lots of tuna tins. I do think we're missing some things like fruits in tins, or peas in tins, and maybe beans in tins. We have some that we sometimes use for cooking, but very few, and we run out on a daily basis. We only have dry beans and peas and so on, so maybe better to have a few more tins. This is looking great now, and we'll have more in our house. I'm actually tired. Let me know in the comments what you keep, how big it is, how you're prepping, how big your pantry is, and so on. Please let me know. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye.